Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich, and how is everybody doing? Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. We are at Red's house. And we have the Venus tier. You what? You got it? I don't believe it! Alright. Crikey! Crikey. I love it. I love it. Alright, so, we cleaned this place out already. We can just talk to Red. So, here we go.
There, I got it. The Venus tier.
Now that is quality. Oh yes, this is the real deal. Well, Yangus, you excel yourself.
Well, they talk alike. They belong together.
Yeah, hand over the horse and cart, like you promised.
I never promised that. I said I'd think about it when you bought me the goods.
She did say that.
I've thought about it now, and I'm still not giving it back. You can keep the stone.
She's evil. I'm in love.
That ain't what you promised. That's a pretty low trick, Red. I'm surprised at ya.
Promises? You want to talk about promises? If I remember rightly, you promised me ages ago you'd bring me that stone.
What do you mean that stone? You're holding it.
What? That was years ago. You can't dredge up the past like that.
Oh, she can.
Well, you're in no position to argue. I ain't saying it again. The horse stays with me.
Well, alright, okay.
Yeah, right. I was out of line before, breaking me promise to you and all. I ain't surprised you act off with me. But this ain't just about me now. I can't leave without the horse. It's for the gov. Look, do what you want with me. But I'm begging you, give the horse back.
Hey? Oh. All right. Behave, would ya? Stop grovelling about on the floor. Be a man.
Well?
I thought I'd have a bit of fun with you, but you've lost it. Have the horse. Do what you want with it. But I'll be keeping that Venus tier. That's what we agreed, right?
Fair enough. It is what we agreed.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Red, and sorry about everything.
I like that.
Crying out loud. Pull yourself together. We're done here, right? So go on then. Hop it.
Hop it. Oh god, this game is driving me nuts. I hope nobody lives in a place where this is really, like, not funny. Like, that people just talk like that all, and they're just like, what, everybody says hop it. Because, like, that would just rob this game of its magic, I think. Like... Alright. Although if they do, that's awesome. That's cool, too. They must think I say stuff like...
Red told me to get the horse out for you before you got here.
Oh, she's
Looks
evil.
like she knew you'd come out with the goods. She must rate you.
Dear, what a terrible ordeal you must have been through. I'm so sorry. I won't leave you alone again.
Yeah, man, you're
I'll
like...
never go to the pub like that again. I promise.
I'm glad you learned your lesson about why drinking is bad.
Oh, blimey!
It's so random. Like...
Well, we're ready to leave whenever you are. What's our next destination?
How about trying brains again? Maybe the old geezer will be around to give us some intelligence this time. Let's head back to Pickham. We've got to find out where Dolmagus is. Otherwise we'll just be wandering around like headless chickens.
Headless chickens.
It will be no hardship to me if I never ever set foot in Pickham again. But I suppose we have no choice.
Okay, so if you live in a place where people do talk like this, then it must be especially funny to you if I say things like, that's useless as tits on a boar. Which is the kind of stuff my dad says. Or he doesn't know "come here" from Sigum, which is also stuff my dad says. So, yeah. Anywho. Or things like anywho. Which is actually surprisingly kind of goofy for even me. To be like, anywho. It just, I don't know. It sounds so 14-year-old girl to me. Like, I'm a 32-year-old man with a rockin' mustache. I do have a rockin' mustache. Anyway. I like that. I make pains to not show myself, like, in these things, so I can say things like that. By the way, I'm also incredibly ripped, like, underwear model, like, attractive, and 7 foot tall. just take my word for it. I hope everybody found that funny. Alright, we have to bring Angelo back from the dead. Even though he was standing in the background of the thing at Red's place. I didn't even think about that until just now. He is dead. Like... Alright. Anyway, I was actually surprised that didn't bring him back. There are some scenarios in this game where if you enter with a dead character, the scenario will resurrect them. That apparently was not one of them, but... So just, you know. If we stumble onto one, we'll... You know. It'll be exciting and I'll talk about it. I am not going to try to seek them out or anything. So to get to Brains's, we got to go all the way back around here again. Well, we've been there before, so... Brains's. I suppose if his name is Brains, then it would be Brains's. I don't know. Again, my hat's off to Harry Dean Stanton. In case people didn't catch it referenced earlier, it's a reference to Escape from New York. Fantastic movie. Back when John Carpenter made movies that were completely worth watching.
Hello, Brains. Long time no see. Back at last, eh?
Well, well, look who it is. You came when I was out, did you, Yangas? I'm sorry I wasn't here.
He's actually friends with Yangas.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you must be in need of some information. Am I right?
That's kind of crazy that a guy like that would be friends with
Always
Yangas.
on the bow, eh, Brains? We're looking for this bloke who looks like a clown. Goes by the name of Dolmagus. He's a slippery customer. Keeps getting away from us. Have you heard anything?
Yes, I've heard about him. The criminal responsible for murdering the abbot of Maella Abbey, no less.
Well, he's got good sources.
My sources report seeing him walking over the surface of the sea toward the western continent.
The western continent? That's a bit hazy, isn't it? Can't you be more spiffy?
Spiffic!
Sorry,
Spiffic!
that's all I know. I wish I could tell you more.
Oh, man.
Well, if you don't know nothing more, Brains, there ain't nothing more to know. We'll have to go to the western continent ourselves.
A fine idea. But aren't you forgetting something? How do you intend to cross the sea?
Well, we'll walk like he did.
Eh?
Monster attacks at sea have been significantly worse recently. All crossings from here and from the northern continent have been cancelled.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You could go if you had your own ship, but unless I'm misinformed, you don't. I'd say that will pose quite a problem.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Well, that's why Brains is Brains.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, perhaps I can help you out there with a little snippet of information I heard.
Would you please?
Follow
Sorry.
the cliffs along the coast to the west from Port Prospect, and you will come to a wide open wasteland. According to what I hear, there's an old abandoned ship there.
Oh.
I don't know why a ship should be in a place devoid of water, but anyway, people say it's a magic ship.
Well, maybe that's
If
why
you
it's in a
could get
place
it
with
up
no
and
water.
running again, you'd be able to sail anywhere you wanted. You might want to try the path to the west of Port Prospect. It was blocked by a rock slide, but I hear that's been cleared up now.
So apparently there was a rock slide there if we had tried to go earlier, which we didn't. I've never tried that like early in the game to try to get, because you die. I mean, obviously the monsters are set up for you to do it now, so. And if you zoom inside of a building, this is what happens. That's awesome. He says, hits his head on the ceiling. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, seriously though, folks, we have to go to Port Prospect. Just briefly. I mean, so. And what I wanted to say is, O'Brien's is obviously, Genghis obviously holds him in high regard, where he's like, well, if you don't know anything, there isn't anything else to know. And like, that's a crazy compliment. Like, I just thought we'd examine that relationship a little bit, because it's not really explored. And I'm here for commentary, that's what I do. Alright, so we will be staying at the inn here, and then we will be heading out on our little journey. See, there we go! That's what I was looking for at that stupid lakeside cabin. I mean, we've seen that before, so it's exciting! Alright. The problem with that is, I think you actually could, in this game, never see that little animation. I mean, it depends on if you stayed at inns or not. I mean, you could logically never stay at the inn, right? No, that would be really hard, because eventually your magic points would run out, I suppose. I don't know. Why would you do such a thing? Why? Why? Nobody... Well, anyway. Okay. So, we have to head north from here, obviously. Those were our instructions. And actually, like if you... Oh, it's west. And if you look, there's a very obvious path. So. And for a while, the enemies, like, we hit random encounters, obviously, and, like, these enemies are going to be ridiculously easy. So we're just going to plow right through them. Like that. Oh my god, Jessica, you should be stronger than that. Like, that was seriously an enemy from before we even got you on our team. And you couldn't kill it. Ugh. The shame, woman. The shame. Alright, and eventually it'll click in where we get harder enemies, but not for a minute. So. See? Hammerhoods. We've already gone like one version of these guys above this, so. And there we go. Ta-da! But at least we shouldn't see, like, gorillas anymore. I would hope. I can't swear to that, actually. That might be all we're gonna see. And also, eventually we should hit a path that will... no, this is still old enemies. So we could have probably gotten this far. Oh, come on, Angelo. Seriously? There we go. Alright. I mean, it's pretty obvious. This is really linear. There's no way we can't go up the mountains. And okay, here's our path. Awesome. Devil moths. Candy cat. Huh. Well, these guys are apparently reasonably tough. I mean, geez, 16 points of damage to Genghis. Although they're not... Well... Geez. I was gonna say they're not Swordsman's Labyrinth tough, but then I realized, like... Until I really kill them, I don't know. They could have 300 hit points apiece. That's unlikely. There aren't... Enemies don't do that in this game. Well, I mean, eventually we'll hit enemies that have that much... Well, maybe. I don't know. So, this is the Hilltop Hut. It's just a little house where we can rest or save our game, But jump down this well, for crying out loud. This is one of the most important things you'll do in the game. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. See, there's this crown. The crown is stuck and won't budge. Slurp, slurp. Help somebody! Anybody get this crown off me! I'm about here, look! I'm right next to your foot! I was bouncing down at the top of the well, but I fell in, now I can't get out! Help me! Pull that crown off me and set me free. They'll have to give it some welly though. It's stuck fast. Thank you, all you have to do is pull the crown off me. No need to be gentle, just tug at it really hard. Alright, so it'll do this automatically. And then this guy turns into these. Well done! Hey, that silly crown, it's your reward, slurp! So we received the slime crown and put it in the bag. The slime crown, amazing item in this game. First off, it's actually going to be a helmet upgrade for, I think, Yangus, but we'll check. We're going to put it on somebody right now. But the most important items in the game, literally some of the most important items in the game, will require this crown. So, yeah, Yangus can wear it. Anyway, and you're only going to get, I think in the natural run of the game, there's going to be 2 of these. So don't miss this one. Anyway, so I guess this is as good a place as any to shut this down, so, that's what we'll be doing. And, oh yeah, okay. We'll be getting that many metal, and then we'll be shutting the game down. And you guys take care, and we'll continue our journey next video. So, bye everybody.